Hello, does this work, Yari? Oh yeah, you probably can't comment anything on the audio, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, hello to everybody who managed to join us today. So I'm Kalle Serkasalo. I work as the CTO of Managed Services in Efficode, and there's still audio connections, so maybe I'll wait a moment. Okay, now it says everybody has audio. So hello to everybody who has managed to join, and again, I'm Kalle Sergesso. I work as the CTO of Managed Services in Ethicode, and we're trying out this new autumn coffee and trainings. So we're trying out some kind of like hands-on trainings that are very simple and easy to run, and like hopefully informative. And I'm here with my coffee, so I have time to answer questions after this. And ideology is to hopefully get some learning for you people and get running. So today's topic is about whiteboards, not white spaces. I might have been an idiot and typoed on the training agenda. So we're going to be talking about Atlassian Cloud's Confluence's whiteboards and how they work and what is possible with them and how I've been using them lately myself. And I'm going to run you through the basics and the premium version. So this isn't the premium side. I'm going to go to basics first and start there. But waiting for a moment for people to join in and then starting up. So hopefully everybody has a coffee and is ready to hopefully learn something. Has anybody used whiteboards before? You can answer in the chat if you feel like. Good, we have someone who has at least used part of them. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. We are gonna record all these lectures and they are gonna be available. So again, the value is of course on the conversations, hopefully afterwards, and like the real world use cases that hopefully we can find to get here. And as you can probably see, the training agenda goes more complex across the time. And then we jump back to the basics and go again, like more complex. I'm not gonna be the only trainer, so we're gonna have Marco Clementi, the group CTO, or comparable training, keeping a training on GitHub. So he's going to do most of the GitHub basics, and I'm going to jump in back. And then we're going to have GitLab area trainers doing the GitLab area, and we're going to have HashiCorp visiting us on the Vault side because I was talking to them and they really love the concept. So, okay, to the actual topic. So if you are in GitHub, in Confluence Cloud, you can, at the moment, most likely already, in any space that you have, press the create button and find whiteboard. So we're gonna make a new one just for this training. And this is at the moment, Confluence basic tier. So if you are not paying the premium tier, this is what you get. And we're gonna get to what you get if you have the more expensive version and like everything working well. So there is a bunch of different templates available. So you can use the templates as you would be in the competing products. And most of those are very useful, for example, when planning a workshop. So for example, we could have a daily sync template for today, and it has the usual what comes with the templates, like how are you using it, what is going on here, and it adds you the boxes and so on. But you can also scrap all of this and make your own, as always. So there is the section boxes. So these are the usual boxes. And they allow you to add boxes into the sections and putting stuff in them, as usual. We're going to get into the cool part about these in a bit. You can add a link here, you can connect them, and we can add a box here that connects to this one and have them attached like in any other boxes. On the right side, you can find the comments, templates, timer. So if we want to put a timer, for example, that Kalle doesn't speak over 5 minutes on this side, we can put a timer for it. We have configurations, so we can remove the grids if we don't need the grids for the work that we're doing. I like it, but some people might not. And then we have the Zoom and rest of the icons. We can import Jira tickets. So I can bring in Jira tickets from Jira. That's the cool part. So now I have the 2 Jira tickets here, as you could see previously, and I can connect them together. And the link issues we're going to come back to because this is not going to work. It requires the premium as discussed. And you can see there is the usual text things. We can change cards. We can open the ticket from here. So I can press the link and we go to the ticket. So nice thing, we can easily like start bringing the workshop results into the system. For example, if we would have here, okay, blue is kind of a bad color for this section box. Let's change our color. Let's be purple. And for example, here, welcome to training series. So this, we could create a Jira issue out of it. So again, you can pick what project, what site, where are you going, assignee, and check more fields if you have a lot of fields that you want to fill. So now it's attached to the Jira project. So if we go from here, we can see that it's in the Jira. And very nice, really easy, speeds up your work in the instance of working. Few other features available is, for example, stamps. So we can put thumbs up stamps here, which enables a lot of work. So we've been using this level of features quite a lot. And you can bring in files. For example, we can bring stickers, we can bring in things, and we can import whiteboards. Importing whiteboards, however, only brings it as a picture. So if you want the actual picture into the system, you have to sadly bring it manually and so on. So new features available that might not have been found, it was already reporting to me, is export feature. This is something I've been waiting, and now I'm moving my other stuff into here because I can actually bring PDFs, PNGs, and JPEGs out of here with the entire project or select project. So very easy way to actually bring out features and send them to people. So for example, if we would like to bring this one, this is what we're going to talk about if you are being invited to different kind of analysis or workshops with me, this is what we usually talk about in those. So I could take this out and export it, and we're going to get an export out of it. And we could bring it in here as an import, which I was talking about. And you can see I cleaned up my downloads folder just for this. So you could see it here, and we could actually start filling it in, but you can notice it's a picture. So we can't actually move the tickets that I have. So that's kind of a negative. But it allows kind of having at least that information flowing into here. So really quick way of starting doing architecture pictures, starting workshopping, starting things. So if you didn't notice the sticker side or in here, when we went to the stickers, you could notice actually Azure architecture pictures. So we can actually do Azure architecture in our whiteboard instead of Draw.io or comparable. So you can do the drawings here and the network drawings. Very quick, very easy. I've been workshopping a lot, works well even with 20 people so far. So that's the basic features. And now we can jump into the actual advanced side. So those who joined very beginning probably noticed this one. So this is the end state that we're going to get to. So you can notice that I have tickets that have blocks. So I have added the Jira ticket issue links. We have assignee Kalle Sirkessow as an action. And we have parent to the cloud and priority one. So what did we actually do? We added a whiteboard. And this is going to be Jira example. Well, Jira example. And we're going to throw it up because I don't want to find it at the end. And we're going to start by defining, we're in a workshop. And by the way, shout out if you want to see some specific feature. Worked by Kalle. So this is going to be all the tickets that Kalle has to work on. We know that hey, Kalle needs to work on tickets. And we're going to set the assignee to be Kalle then. So now this box, whenever we move a ticket to here, it's going to have an Kalle Sirkessow as an active member. So I'm going to get assigned in Jira every time someone moves a box to here. That's going to be really useful in a workshop. So then we're going to have red box for prioritize. So this is going to be our priority one ticket. So as we have a field priority, we can add priority here, and we can select a priority here. For example, come on, show me the priority one. I know it's there. Let's remove epic. Yeah. And priority. And this is going to always be priority one. We can also add other features to that, but let's call it now a priority. And then we're going to have a purple box for linked to epic, relates to epic. And this one is going to have an epic for well, it's going to have all of the tickets below it, and it's going to be parented to the cloud. So all the things that go here are going to the cloud. So now we have 3 action boxes, but that doesn't really help us. So let's bring some Jira tickets. So we're going to import all my tickets from before. Oh, and they're going to have, we don't see the graphics. We don't see anything else. We don't see the integrations and so on. So we can align them, we can tidy up them, we can display cards them or change them. But anyway, so we want to link this and that ticket, for example. So now, because we are in the, like this is Jira Cloud to Confluence Cloud at the moment, but we can link the issue. So there is going to be, test 1 is going to block, I need to do things. So we're going to block that one. And test 1 is now blocking, I need to do things. So Kalle can't do things if test 1 is there. So priority 1, but that already has a priority. And this already has Kalle. So we're going to assign that to the, I need going to cloud. And now it's assigned. So you can already see web links in Jira side. You can see parent link. You can see it's assigned to me. And you can see what is it linked and how. So we can create, we might put this, and it's keep training about tempo. We're going to talk about tempo next week. So I'm going to create a ticket. I'm going to add it as a ticket. And we're going to look for Kalle. But we're not going to assign to him because we didn't want to assign the ticket. Then, well, actually, let's assign it to Jari. Okay. Let's put it here. Jari is not in the project, so I can't assign him to that one. Well, put Kalle there. Now I screwed up my demo because I put myself in there. But, you know, that's what happens in a demo. We're going to create a link between this and that, and it's going to be cloned by. Not clone, duplicates. It duplicates test 1. So we're going to say that this test 1 is duplicate. So now, if we flow out this, we can see, oh, this is duplicating here. It's flowing here. And this one is actually linked to everything. So then I am being waited on, and that's related to here. So that's my current structure of Jira with the links. And you can actually see them here flowing. So we were talking about before the templates. So I made one for swim lanes. So here we could actually start putting things on the swim lanes and add the integrations and get those visible in the Jira end. So very easy way of like organizing your work and getting started on it. Yeah. So that's very quickly about workspaces. And, whiteboards. How many times can I typo whiteboards into whitespaces or say them in whitespaces? I don't know. We'll find out in the coming weeks. So, yeah. Questions or comments or any topics that come up to your mind. So we've been using these, for example, in workshopping at the moment ourselves, and it's been great because before, when we were using an unnamed tool that I might have shown here accidentally, it was always some person having to spend a few days adding tickets to the Jira projects and putting the links together versus doing it during the workshop together. So that's been great. Like it's speeding up work quite a lot actually in the workshop. Has everybody seen whiteboards before? Is this something brand new for people? And you can again answer in chat box. Okay, we got an answer. Oh, Minna has seen it for the first time. Yes, it's really great for like replacing, well, let's be honest, Miro. That's what I've been talking about. So the other good thing about having whiteboards is that like we can add it into all of this like stuff, and we can put it below like structures. So we can put it into like, for example, here, I'm structuring my architecture quite a lot. So you can find the Miro import for my picture. Then you can find like reference architecture and then it keeps going until I'm like, this is still work in progress because I'm importing it. It's only cloud at the moment, and Atlassian has no official plan for bringing it to data center. But we decided to start with an easy topic that is related to cloud right now. Okay. If nothing else, I thank you everybody, and like I'll stop the I stop the sharing and I'll stop the recording, and then if you have questions, I'm here and you can ask them, and we're happy to talk about all the things related to things. And as said, the recording will be always available for these sessions, so feel free to join like late or send follow Efficode in the social media, because we will have these recordings uploaded somewhere in future.